Hi guys, Rob Mitchell here. Thank you for joining me at the Oil Trading Room. We're going into our 10th year, and I'm super excited to share with you some of the things that we do in the trading room and some of the things that we have discovered along the way that can really accelerate your learning and get you to where you want to be quicker. First off and foremost is past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. There is a risk of loss trading futures. Don't use the grocery money for trading. Yeah. In this video, I'm going to cover 10 main topics that we do in the room, but there's a lot more. Yeah, there's a lot more. This is a little bit longer than I would prefer for a get acquainted video. However, it's worth your time to take a few thoughts here for your journey as a trader. Yeah. The things we do in the trading room each day that can help you get a clear idea of the way a professional day trader thinks and what kinds of resources they might be using. And therefore, if you really want to be a member at the end, I'll give you a special offer. Yeah, so hang around to the end. A lot of people open an account. I get emails all the time. I could tell you the stories. Open an account, take a few trades. I'm a trader. There's a little bit more to it than that. These people don't usually make it very long. If you truly want to be a trader and be around the lifestyle that you can enjoy doing it going forward into the future, then watch the video in its entirety and what we have to share with you here. And there's a lot more, like I said. So not many make the journey that I've been fortunate enough to make and survive myself. So what the room is all about is sharing that with people and helping them on their way. Nobody helped me. I'm glad to help going forward because I also learn and benefit from it as well. Everybody learns and benefits from it. So becoming a trader will likely be the most difficult thing you'll ever do in your lifetime. Why? Well, how can something so simple be so complicated? You'd think it just goes up or down, right? But there are many factors that come into play in the journey. Simply put, markets behave like your consciousness works because that's what they are. Yeah. It's collections of people who are trading and asserting their intention in the market. That includes you, and you have to differentiate yourself from that. Yeah. You have to behave in a manner unlike your own consciousness. And I know that might sound a little weird or funny, but it's the truth. Yeah. So given this, if it's even partially true, in order to be successful, you have to operate on another level than the rest of the participants. And that's the core of the whole problem. So learning to see this subtle difference that makes a difference can be a long journey, or it can be shortened as well. It has been said the longest journey one ever takes is from the head to the heart, and few there be that find it. So the rewards and discoveries and personal development that go way beyond what most can imagine. So how do you accelerate this journey as you become a master trader? So the 10 points I'm about to cover are a really big part of that how. Yeah. And so enjoy the next few minutes. In any part of what I'm about to say vibes with you, then you're in the right place. And if not, that's okay. Either way, we wish you the most glorious journey imaginable. Given the above, you might imagine we do things a little differently in the way we approach the markets than you typically hear about. It might even sound like a foreign language at first. One way we might be different is market mapping. We map the markets and we get statistics. A lot of people's brains shut down when you use a word like that. It's just simple ways of telling whether or not something's likely to occur again. And we discuss this every day in the room. We got the best tools, the best training materials, the best teaching. We teach independence. So a lot is brought to the table in this. And we have members from kindergarten level to PhD who share their knowledge in the room also. And we believe that you can also benefit and learn from this sharing of other members. Each day we have daily lectures covering topics related to trading, trading system design, different ways to understand market psychology, money management, other topics in application to what the market is doing live. This room is for you if you want to learn how to trade, about trading, and its many nuances. It's not for the where you want to be if you just want to follow signals. Yeah. We do have many signals. In fact, we have so many signals, you can literally trade any way you want. Yeah. The way that we put the trading tools together creates literally thousands of ways that you can trade. And we can help you on your journey to find what's the best one of those to do for you. Yeah. And that will, that you're going to learn as an attentive member. And so you can do it in your own way, what works best for you. This is super important. So in this way, also, additionally, you'll learn to fish. And so you become independent. I'll put another way, you join because you want choices, not because you want to be told what to do or that you want to have a computer tell you what to do. Yeah. So our teaching methods and resources foster independence that can lead you becoming an independent master trader and independence in everything that you do. Yeah. So let's talk now about value. 10 huge reasons to be part of it and what's going on in the trading room. Before the trading room, Rob, that's me, did one of the one-on-one consulting for an average of about $250 an hour. So these days you get me for like 2 hours a day. Yeah, 2 hours a day and ask me anything you want. So there's a lot of value there on the lectures alone. Yeah, like I said, why do I do it? Because I have advanced and we've created a technology over the, like I said, coming up on 10 years now, that is nothing short of astounding. So everybody wins, yeah, when we all participate together. I've been described at various times as the largest E-mini trader in the world. I've won the Robbins World Cup Trading Championship in the E-minis. My experience trading, money management research, trading system design spans over 35 years. And for about the past 9 years or so, I'm going on 10, I've brought that experience to bear in the trading room. Yeah. Our trading rooms have been inspired by trading innovation and the teaching of complete self-sufficiency. So we teach aspiring traders to the PhD level how to trade and grow for themselves. And many members who just stick around and they help others, they pay it forward. Yeah. In those 9+ years or so we've been doing this, we've had staggering advancements in our knowledge, and we've created a technology of trading that's not like anything else that you've ever seen. Yeah. So when you become a room member, you benefit literally by years of development advancement that came before you. It's a huge benefit, and we've learned where to guide you to focus your efforts to greatly speed up your learning curve. It might be a bit overwhelming at first. Yeah, it could be. But those who make the commitment, take the time, most often will see substantial learning acceleration over time and participation if you even take, a percentage of what we're showing you. So each individual's journey toward trading mastery in this sense is unique, depending on where you start from and your flexibility to take on new concepts. It's been said 95% of traders lose. That's probably a low number. I know a broker one day. I was having dinner with him, and I said, and I said his name, and he said, stop right there. He said, I've never seen it. No, I've never seen anybody close an account at a gain in 30 years. Yeah, pretty crazy. However, there are those that are taking the money. Yeah, and that's a handful. So this is why there's a whole industry wrapped around the failure of traders. Further, a whole industry wrapped around the promotion of unrealistic expectations and untrue trading truths, concepts, and methods. The way we approach trading, therefore, is decidedly and intentionally different. It may be like a breath of fresh air, and successful trading requires that traders entering the market after you carry your trade to success. You have to have them on your side. Super important. This means a trading event, a trade, must be a prediction of future behavior of participating traders. That means it's a behavioral thing. Yeah, it's behavioral. So for this reason, one would most quickly find success in developing predictive models around this exact thing. It's not that hard to predict people's behavior. Why? Because we can predict ourselves if we're honest with ourselves. Yeah. So this and the related psychology of participating traders, the groups of traders, their interests is a primary aspect. It is a primary aspect of our approach. This is fundamentally different to commonly taught methods. It makes us different. We have observed that approaching this any other way is prone to random results. And so when you come on board with us, you might therefore expect to learn new ideas and ways of thinking about trading and what different traders who are participating might be doing or thinking. Yeah, so you learn to think about what other traders are thinking. That puts you at another level. Daily targets are available in the trading room. Many subscribe to this service before. We used to have day trading targets, and so that's just one of the benefits. People used to pay what the trading room costs today just to close to it, just to get the daily targets. It's part of the service, So we believe our daily targets alone are worth the cost of the trading room. Additionally, we have many targeting methods that you'll learn in the room. Some of them as high as 97%. Is that a guarantee it'll happen? No, it's not. But we know the numbers on it. We think about statistics a little differently the way we approach these things. So we believe our members are worth their weight in gold. I already alluded to this. We have members in our trading room reporting making a lot. Have I personally seen their accounts? No, I never ask. So it doesn't mean you will. Usually takes time, but you'll quickly learn who the old timers are in there that have done well and do well and share their insights with you. So your income is related, it has been said, to those you hang around with. Hang around with people that have money, you tend to make a little bit more. Hang around with people that don't, and you tend to make a little bit less. Your income is also related to the way you think. That's why our room is based on different ways of thinking about trading and the world around us. Benefit by meeting these members in the room who think differently, share their insights, ways of understanding, expertise, in addition to my teaching. Benefit from the Smart Patterns trading system from Indicator Smart that we use in the room. The system of tools is literally thousands of combinations of trading methods and signals that you can use that are taught in the room each week. Just Trap Trader Oscillator alone has over 40 signals associated with it. It's actually way more than that. And we've used and evolved our knowledge in these over the 9+ years in the room, and advancements that's mentioned have been staggering. It's been very rewarding. We've even market mapped many of the trading tools themselves. So we map the market, but we also map the tools. We have statistics. I've never seen anybody have statistics on a trading tool before. Why? Well, because that's a little problematic. So, but it's not for us because this is what we've spent our time doing. So you don't need to own the tools to be a room member. However, most members that don't have them ultimately get them to run on their own computers. That is also part of the transition of learning to go from thinking in the past tense to the present tense to the future tense. You can accelerate that if you have the tools. So we believe this alone, of course, is worth more than the cost of the trading room, because what we teach is also used in any reasonably volatile market. You can take these concepts and go trade other markets with them. But we find that crude oil is probably the most consistent market. And so this is why specifically I have chosen this market for teaching trading. A market map helps to give you a vision of what the market's trying to do in the present, what it's likely to do in the future. Just as empowering, it tells you whether or not the market is behaving normally or not. This is a super important concept. It's like having a road map of the market, like driving with a GPS that knows not only where you are, but where you're going, the best way to get there, and whether or not you're off course. All those things, So there's a variety of forms and applications of mapping that we use, and we generally don't look at anything that's less than 80%. You see these stats happen every day. Combined with our other methods like signals, targets, other similar probabilities, it's even more powerful because those factors stack and align themselves together. There's a whole statistical method wrapped around this concept that I was taught by a friend of mine that owns a hedge fund about 15 years ago. And we share that in the room each day. Of course, that alone is probably worth the cost of the membership. So I've been market mapping actually over 20 years. And I've developed predictive models for that, and it just keeps growing. There's not a day that goes by I don't learn something, or that we don't learn something in the room. Many times in today's volatility, targets and prediction of the maps involve substantial ranges. And so maps help us answer the question, what's the market trying to do? What's the most likely direction that the market's going, and what's it trying to do? Those are two very important questions. From there, you can trade in a way that fits your personality. And that gives you what? Emotional freedom. Super important. A lot of times traders in the room develop their own unique method based on the teaching. Others will use the strategies that we teach as they are taught. But others will adapt them to their own way. In this way, where many other trading rooms might focus on trading signals, our approach ends up working at least one to several steps above that. Albert Einstein was known to have said you can't solve a problem on the level of a problem. So a lot of the things that we work with are solving problems on levels above the problem, but then also looking back as to how that can be made to be actionable. This kind of thinking alone is huge, or can be. So what we do in the room is in the spirit of this, and we're trading at a whole other level. An extra bonus, I began as a trader, and I have practiced neuro-linguistic programming. It's actually that it all actually had evolved into something different as well. But I'm a certified teacher in neuro-linguistic programming and other methodologies that are a high technology and psychology. So a lot of the ways that I might think about trading involve, as mentioned before, behavior. I developed a course for this called Manifesting Your Future. Over 50,000 people have done this material, and many, huge numbers, reported life-changing benefits. As a room member, you have access to this at a huge discount. Huge discount. So it's like getting 4 months of the room for free if you just join the room for that alone. So a lot of value there. If you seek to learn to trade, advance your existing arsenal of trading tools, techniques, benefit from mentorship or oversight, or a steady stream of new ideas and innovations to help bring your trading to the next level, any part of it that we're discussing, if any part of that connects with you, join us. So here's your special offer. Use coupon code BlackGold249, all one word, BlackGold249 at checkout after selecting your payment method. Get a nice discount there for joining us. That special rate locks for life. We don't change that on you. And hey, thanks for taking the time to learn a little bit about what we do. We look forward to seeing you in the trading room. Thank you, and we'll see you in the room. BlackGold249.